Hey, everybody, 3454 back with more Minecraft. The last episode, I discovered the ice breaking off into actual water, and I vowed that I would cross the ocean, which I did. And there's my boat over there, kind of left me. But anyway, I crossed it. It took me like 5 or 6 minutes. It took quite a while. But now I'm on actual land that may be inhabited. Although I, for a moment, thought that was weird. Anyway, as of the moment, there is no village nearby, but there most likely will be sooner or later. So let's take a look. And you may have noticed that everything looks a bit different, and that's because I'm using a texture pack that came with the Yogbox. It's called the SMP Revival Pack. And this is what I was afraid of. See that guy? I hate them. I believe these are the refucules. But they are horrible. Believe me, you do not want to get into a fight with them. Real quick, just so I don't have to go across that entire ocean again. Didn't want to sleep until dusk, but I wanted to reset my spawn, so if I die, I'll spawn back here. That was quite a horrible night. I got woken up quite a few times. Here we are. This is not an actual village. Something much worse. Oh hey, a new village located. Eagle Square Villa. This is a village burned down by those things we saw earlier. This is one of the lost villages. Unfortunately, it's gonna be hard to get back to the kingdom. Here we go. This is a village. How convenient that it's right next to the other village, but this one wasn't burned down. Tangrid Thorstein, Martre de Gilde, head of the village of Engelsquiville, Leoshan. My status? Stranger. We are wary of strangers around here, newcomer, but deal fairly with us, and you will find people here hospitable. And I have nowhere I can possibly house myself, so that sucks. Apparently that guy is mining grass, so I'll leave him be. Now if you look up here, it's kind of hard to see, but it says large locked chest, meaning if these people, since he doesn't like me, he keeps his chest locked, so I can't place or take anything that involves it. So yeah, none of that. Some villagers can be hired to fight with you, but to do so, you must become better known. You see, this is a locked chest, and I cannot take anything from it. And this is a trader. This is the city hall, and she will buy things that she'll take. But I don't have any of that because I need to find some wood. See, she wants 126 wood. Wow, kind of greedy. And they have 7 adults, and that's it. So I'll be grabbing her some wood. I'm just gonna grab some wood. See you in a sec. Well, that's just great. Raining. Ow. I'm in pain now. I went over there. There's a village over. There's more survivors. And I got attacked by ridicules that are like right there. Surprised they didn't kill me. Well, death chest works. That's good. That's good. Kind of fell off a building and I had only 100 left. Yeah. And finally, I have filled up the need for wood. Took a while. And I died. But anyway. Now, see, where is it? This is called denier. And this is called denier's argent. It's pretty much currency here in the villages. Like these scrolls are, I think, just something you can read. This costs 1 argent. This is 2 denier, and so on. Although some of these, even though I can't afford them, it's because they're out of stock. I believe to get them to allow them to have more stock is to sell it to them, and then they use that to get more. But anyway, a scroll. Let's read it. Millionaire, Norman inhabitants, village heads. Chevalier Knight lives in the fort, from which he goes out to patrol his land and visit the tavern. Beware meeting him in battle. Head of the military in Grosborg villages. Moyne, monk, lives in the abbey, in which he painstakingly copies ancient books on new parchments and art. And art, according to him, head of ecclesiastic hamlets in villages. Seneschal, the seneschal, oversees the agricultural production of his village from his manor house. Head of agricultural hamlets and villages. Maitre de la Guilde, guildmaster, supervises the production of the artisans from the guild house. Head of artisans, hamlets, and villages. The women. Villagios, female villager. Almost all adult women are of this type. Their roles include bringing resources gathered by their husbands to the town hall, construction work on new buildings, and upgrades on old ones, and selling and buying goods from the player at various locations. Dame, lady, lives in the fort with her husband, where she makes tapestries from wool to decorate the fort and to sell to the player, as in me. The men. Fermier, the male farmer, lives in a farm where he grows and harvests crops. The boucheron, the lumberman, Lives in a lumberman's hut. Gathers wood and cider apples from trees in groves. He maintains and plants saplings to produce more trees. A guarde. A guard. Lives in the guard's house, does nothing but drink cider and very occasionally prays, unless a fellow villager is attacked. Not a good enemy to have, especially if he is armed with a fearsome Norman broadsword. Prete. The priest. Lives alone in a presbytery. When he is not praying in the church, he sleeps. Forgeron. Smith. Lives in a forge or an armory. If iron is available, will make tools if in a forge or armor and swords if in an armory. Oh yeah, by the way, what this says, pretty much people will have like a title on their name. This is what those titles mean. Olivier, an animal farmer, lives in a cattle farm, a pig farm, or a chicken farm. Collects various goods from farm animals and makes steamy Norman tripes, tasty bois de noir. I'm just gonna read out the titles. I don't feel like reading the rest. Manier is a miner. You can just read this on your own. Charpentier is a carpenter. Merchant is a merchant. Merchant and Tranger is a foreign merchant. The children, I don't think I'll need to read this because we haven't encountered any yet. And this says they're constructing constructing with the wood I gave them. They are constructing a carpenter house south 11 meters. Which is this way. See, this is what it is. This is it so far. These are the different types of things, like the objects. Which is probably something I need to look at. But the villagers is in this. Actually, I think it was all in this. Should have thought about that. I don't think I can set it back. Oh well. I'm still a stranger. You know, I provided quite a bit. I provided 126 pieces of wood, which I grew with my own bare hands. And there's a woman resting on a roof. If it's going to rain, why are you on the roof? Huh? 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 Get off the roof. I need this roof. My roof. There. I need this roof because you see this piece of dirt? I use this piece of dirt for saplings. See this guy? I like this guy. He's a cool guy. I was watching him mine. He like destroys trees without getting near them. And I was watching him, and all of a sudden he falls from a tree, just like right there on the ground, and whoop, falls from the tree. Hey, look, an animal farmer. Poor things. Oh, it's a baby. It's a baby. Oh, it didn't give me meat. My person is hungry. So I'm gonna make myself a furnace. I think they might have built this with some of the materials I gave them. And this is what the person I apparently buy meat from, if I had enough denier. So that's what they're doing. They're upgrading it with the wood I gave them. Oh, they need glass and cobblestone. Wonder where I'm gonna be able to get them glass. Found it. I gotta be careful. This is where those things are. Let's get myself some coal. I have a feeling there's a creeper as well. I made a decision. Once I finish, once I make a name for myself here, I'm going to move on to another village. So glad you could join me. Apparently this is a map. Is there a child? Is there a child here? I'm a known face now. Oh, there's the child. What exactly is he mining?